Modern Warfare 2 has been out for exactly 1 week, and I want to do a tier list for my first impressions of the 6v6 maps. So let's start with one of the most discussed maps in Modern Warfare 2, which I think belongs here. I'm kidding. Or am I? We're going to hold off on that map. We're actually going to go in alphabetical order, which the maps are already listed here. There's only 10 maps, so this should be relatively quick. The first map we have here is El Barga Fortress. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but it's the Fortress map. This is a medium-sized map that takes place in El Mazrah, which is the location of the upcoming Warzone map. And this map reminds me a lot of Showdown from Call of Duty 4, at least design-wise. It has some nice flow and seems to fit multiple play styles. Like, you can use all weapons and be pretty viable with them on this map, and I like the way it plays. I think this map deserves a solid 4-star map. It's above average. It's a pretty good map. Not the best map, but I like it. Next up, we have Breenberg Hotel. This is a 5-star hotel in downtown Amsterdam. It's a medium-sized map that was available in the beta, and it didn't leave that great of an impression on me. And honestly, my thoughts about this map hasn't really changed much. I struggle liking this map because it doesn't have a lot of pathing options to flank and move around in. It just feels like you can't move freely on this map. I just don't like the way it plays, and for that, this might be controversial. I honestly don't know how people feel about this map, but I am putting it at 2 stars for now. I might change it towards the end of the video, but this map's below average for me. I'm not a big fan of it. Next up, we have Crown Raceway. This map is based on a real-life Formula 1 street circuit based in Marina Bay in Singapore, and this is a larger medium map in Modern Warfare 2. The art design for this map is really freaking cool, but when it comes to gameplay, this map is average at best. It doesn't play particularly well from my experiences. I feel like I play this map more than any of the maps in this game because it comes up in rotation so often, but I've usually been playing Hardpoint and Domination mostly on this map, and I don't know, it's average at best. Honestly, I think I'm putting it at 2-star alongside Greenberg Hotel for right now. This map just really isn't it for me. Next up, we have El Asilo, which is a medium-large map located in Los Alamos, Mexico. And I don't necessarily know what this map is supposed to be like themed-wise. I think it's like a cartel stash house in the middle of the map, and then on one side it's like this hilly area with a satellite tower, and the other is a courtyard that you can snipe on and have long-range engagements on. But this map, it fits all play styles pretty well. I enjoy playing on the map. I can't necessarily say I like it. I don't really hate it. So I think this perfectly defines an average map in my viewpoints for this list. So it's going to be our first map at 3 stars. Next up, we have Embassy, which is another medium-large map. This map takes place in El Mazrah, and the theme of this is a battle-worn U.S. embassy. This map is essentially a giant square with 3 large buildings. Throughout each of the buildings are 2 stories. Snipers love to mount up and stay towards the outskirts of the map or inside the 2-story buildings. You can run and gun in the alleys and sneak in and out of the buildings. Our beloved Sentinels can lock down the buildings. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty decent. Again, I think this is a perfect example of what an average map is in this game to me, so I'm going to put it besides El Asilo at 3 stars. Next up, we have Farm 18. This map is a hidden training facility in a classified location. Ooh, I think the location's Russia based off the color scheme and the design and just Modern Warfare lore in general. But this is a relatively small map for what we have available at launch, and it is one of the most fast-paced, action-packed maps between them all. The middle interior of this map is very reminiscent of the OG Kill House map with the tight corridors. The outer parts of the map have longer lines of sight that you can snipe on or pick people off on, but there's plenty of cover on the outskirts of the map, so you can maneuver in and out and, you know, flank people who maybe be camping up on a roof in the back of the C-spawn or something like that. So while I get destroyed on this map occasionally, I do like this map and I think it plays well. It's one of the better maps in the game. It is going to be our second map at 4 stars. Pretty decent map. Next up, we have Mercado Las Almas. This is a vibrant market-themed map in Las Almas, Mexico. It's a small medium map, and this is a straight-up good map. I like this map. It's standard 3-lane map, very symmetrical. There's plenty of interconnecting paths in between the lanes and lots of cover, so you can move freely throughout the map and still do decently well. I feel like any weapon is viable on this map. This map's good. I like it. I actually really like it. This is our first 5-star map. I think this is one of the best maps that is currently available in the game, and I will vote for this over any other map that is on this list so far. Only got 4 maps left already. So next up we have Santa Sena Border Crossing, another Las Almas map. This is a really long, medium-sized map, and it's infamous for the litter of cars scattered throughout that explode and blow you up and get people frustrated. And I am going to put this map, we're just gonna rank it already, no suspense here. I honestly think this is a 3-star map. I did a whole video talking about this. It's like a 5-minute video discussing what I like about the map, don't like about it. I encourage you to check it out. I'll link it in the end card so you can watch it after this video. If anything, which I don't think I touched on in that video, I think if the cars are already blown up at the start of the match, you don't have to worry about getting blown up every other car throughout the map. I think that would improve this map for a lot of people. I don't love the map. I don't hate it. I was thinking it was going to be below average when I made that video a couple days ago, but looking at the maps on this list, I honestly think this is the definition of the average map, so it's going in the 3-star tier. Third to last map here, we have Tarak, or Tarak. I don't know how you pronounce this. I'm gonna go with Tarak. This is the one, what I would call large map in Modern Warfare 2 at the moment. It takes place in El Mazrah, and it's like a war-torn, ruined city. Very reminiscent of OG maps you'd see in like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 when it comes to looks and design. Snipers absolutely love this map because it has tons of long lines of sight. That may be why people dislike this map as well. But the inner parts and even the outer skirts of like the buildings and stuff, there's plenty of cover that you can maneuver on. And there's a decent amount of counters to all the power positions that people may be holding down in this map, whether it be a line of sight or going up on a second story of like a building in the middle. I actually like this map. The first impression, like the very first map, I'm like, oh, this map's kind of cool. And it's just grown on me the more and more I played it. So this is going to be a 4-star map for me. I mean, if anything, I think out of all the maps that are in the game right now, Tarak is the one that gets closest to like the OG Call of Duty map design philosophy, in my opinion. Anyway, we got 2 maps left. The next one is Valderas Museum, and this map is special. It's a large map, and it's a museum that takes place in Spain, and it was available in the beta. But allegedly there's been some like copyright issues that left this map out of the game at launch, and you currently can't play this game. Luckily, I have some leftover beta footage, so you can see what the map looks like on the screen right now. But I can only judge this map off of my experience with the beta. And in the beta, I did not like this map whatsoever. I was gonna put this at 2 stars talking about it, but looking at this list here, I need to get more experience to properly rank this again, but this is I think this is going to be the one-star map in this tier list. I mean, I'd like to see it actually make its way into the game so I can play on it and either reinforce my decision or change my decision. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there and move on to our last map here called Zarqwa Hydroelectric. This is a medium-sized map, also takes place in Al Mazrah. It's like an olden ruin-like town, kind of like Tarak, but in a different sense. But the unique aspect to this map is there's water all throughout this map that you can swim in, actually. There's deep parts of water that you can dive in and just swim underwater instead of running on the ground. And there's also tunnels that go under the main lanes in the middle of the map that you can use to flank and get around people and just move around the map in general. There's literal layers to the map. I think it's the largest map in terms of verticality because you have the underwater section, the ground level section, and there's also some 2-story buildings. So there's actually like 3 layers of depth to this map, which is kind of cool. I think this map plays pretty well, and this is going to be a 4-star map. We got 4 maps in 4. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that list. So I think that's my final list. And there's really nothing else left to say. Feel free to leave your own tier list down below in the comments. You can roast post mine, comment on mine. Curious to hear if anyone agrees with my list 100% completely. Please don't forget to click like on this video, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will catch y'all on the next one.